Hello, welcome to another edition of Capper Comparison Picks. I'm Ranch. Today I'm going to give you the main events and a prelim fight. For actually the main prelim event too, so I guess you could say the main events for UFC Vegas 26. As you all know, this card has been changed around. The fight order has been messed around so many times. The co-main event was added like a couple days ago. What are you doing, Piglet? And so I do have a video for every other fight on this card already. So definitely check them out. And let's get underway with this. And stop doing that. Oh, I got something in my tooth. No, mom wants it. Right. So, we're gonna start out with the main prelim fight. This actually was at one time the co-main event for a hot minute. Thank God they changed that, right? But we got the heavyweight fight between Big Ben Rothwell and Monstro Philipe Lins. Ben Rothwell, man, he has been around the block. He's 38-13 as a professional. This is pretty much a pick'em fight. They're both, it's like 115 or minus 115, minus 105. There's, I guess you could say that Rothwell's a slight favorite, but I mean, it's pretty much a pick'em. Okay, Big Ben's coming off a loss to Marcin Tybura, unanimous decision, but you guys know Marcin Tybura is pretty good heavyweight. He's got a 2-inch height and reach advantage over Philipe Lins. Also, he's got like a 30-pound weight advantage too. He maxes out at that heavyweight 160 or 265. I'm sorry. He fights out of his own place called Rothwell MMA in Kenosha, Wisconsin. He is 39 years old. And he has taken on Monstro Philipe Lins. Philipe Lins, or is it Philippe? I don't know. Philippe Lins. He's 14-5 as a professional. He comes from the PFL. He won like a heavyweight PFL tournament where he won $1 million. And a lot of these cappers are saying since he won that $1 million, he just has not been the same guy. Plus he came to the UFC, so he couldn't do his performance enhancing drugs anymore. So you got to consider that. And after winning $1 million, your drive to win isn't as, if I lose, I still got $1 million. I still don't have to fight for money. I got enough that I can, if I spend it wisely, I can make it last a lifetime. So anyway, Philipe Lins, he's coming off a loss to Tanner Boser. He had knocked out in the first round. Like I said, he is 30 pounds lighter than Ben Rothwell. His last weight was, was at 235. He's Brazilian, fighting out of American Top Team down in Coconut Creek, Florida. This is a kind of a coin flip fight. Ben Rothwell, he has his own little suspension with PEDs too. So, it's not like both these guys haven't had their experience with the steroids. So, here we go. Ben Rothwell is the legit favorite because he's got the bigger minus number. So, start out with him. We've got Leighton, the UFC Gambling Addicts, UGA. Leighton, he's taking Big Ben. And then we have DFS by the numbers. Brady is saying Big Ben by knockout. Then Prediction Guru also siding with Ben. TKO round 1. Man, really fading that Philipe Lins after that, PFL. It is what it is. It's a decent. There's a PFL event going on right now, actually. But anyway, moving on. We have Vlad from UFC Celebrities and Classics. Wonderful, wonderful. He's taking Big Ben Rothwell. I made him take a side, but he's like, if I have to take a side, like Capper said, I'll take Ben Rothwell or something like that. He said, but I think his thing was it doesn't go the distance. I really can't remember, but anyway, he's siding with Ben. And finally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be a full capper consensus, but there's a couple of contrarian pickers. And notice I'm doing this differently because this and this aren't really legit main and co-main. I mean, they are, but usually what I do is take the full week's worth of cappers and then just put them on like the main and co-main, like who they're taking. So I usually got 20 people, all sorts of people. This time, because I missed this fight, it's a 3. I'm only doing the simple. I got 7 cappers. None of them were on the show any of the shows this week. That's why I picked them for this. So there you have it. Fight Night Pick Brothers. Both Matt and Craig. Matt said he's overwhelmingly taking Big Ben Rothwell to beat Philipe Lins. Totally fading him. Craig is more leaning that way. But either way, both the Fight Night Pick Brothers are taking Big Ben. Now the contrarian pickers. We've got from Hype Check, Levi, and he is saying, well, he's actually, this is just a lean, no bet, but he is leaning Lins to win. And also MMA, fortune teller, the teller, you know why? He's biased for people that go to American Top Team because that's his town. He runs into people at Walmart. And who did he run into? Amanda Hebas at Walmart. He ran into her. Philipe Lins, where's he train out of? American Top Team. He's biased for American Top Team fighters. So anyway, MMA fortune teller also taking Philipe Lins. So there you have it. That's all the cappers I'm doing for this show. And in this fight, I really, I'm in the same boat with a lot of cappers I heard about. Philipe Lins, he hasn't impressed me. He's coming from PFL, which he did win that $1 million championship tournament thing, whatever. And like these guys are saying, once you've already made $1 million, your spark, of course you still want to win, but I don't know. It's just, and plus he's not on the PEDs anymore, so it's tough to pick him. But also at the same time, Ben Rothwell, man, he's 39. He's been around. To me, this is a coin flip fight almost. But I'm gonna have to go with the capper majority, and I'm gonna have to go with Big Ben here. I'm not confident at all with this pick, but yeah, we're gonna go with Big Ben Rothwell. I think he's gonna get it done inside the distance. TKO. We'll say round 2. Okay, moving on. We got the co-main event. This was added on. Let's see. I think Cerrone was originally gonna fight Diego Sanchez. Diego Sanchez withdrew due to some weird injury, I think. I don't know. He's been flaking out for a while now. But Donald Cerrone, Cowboy Cerrone, the legend, comes in with a record of 36-15. You know, I really don't care for double-digit losses, but I did just took Ben Rothwell. He's got double-digit losses. But Donald Cerrone's he's a different breed, man. He is coming off no contest draw to Nico Price, where Nico Price ended up. Originally it was a draw and ended up being a no contest because he tested positive for marijuana. But aside from that, he is on a 4-fight loss streak. Yuck, nobody likes that. But they were against all top tier opponents, so you can't knock him for those 4 losses. However, I don't know, 38 years old for Donald Cerrone, and he's a pretty big favorite here. 38. Morono's 30.
Did the kitties have dessert yet?
They had snacks. Yeah, they had their treats.
Okay.
Donald Cerrone trains out of the BMF Ranch in Edgewood, New Mexico. I heard he's been training with Daniel Rodriguez. Listed on Tapology, Cameron Eltz also is from the BMF Ranch, but also Cameron Eltz, I know, was at Jackson Wink, so I don't know. I don't know, but I did hear from one of the cappers that Donald Cerrone's been training a lot with D-Rod, Daniel Rodriguez. So, his opponent, the underdog, Alex Great White Morono. He's coming in at plus 163. Nice payout there. He has a professional record of 18-7. He's coming off a loss to Anthony Pettis via unanimous decision. Alex Morono is fighting out of Fortis MMA down in Texas. They have a lot of people fighting on this card, as I mentioned yesterday. They travel in a pack. So it's good if you have a lot of your team there to support you in the locker room pre-fight. You know, you have dinner together and stuff throughout the week. You can, you have familiar faces. They support each other. So you gotta keep that in mind for Alex Morono. He does have his team support. That does factor in a little bit, I would say. More so than maybe the guy that doesn't have team support. I don't know. Don't know the stats on how that affects you, but still, it is something to keep in consideration. One of the variables, if you will. Okay. Let's start with the favorite, minus 188 favorite in Cowboy. Donald Cerrone is a Cerrone. I've heard it said both ways. He does have a 2-inch height and 1-inch reach advantage. Okay. Taking down Cerrone, we've got UFC celebrities and classics. That is Vlad, the Bulgarian Cowboy, taking Cowboy Cerrone. He's actually leaning Cowboy Cerrone. His real pick is the over 1.5. That's his official pick, but Copper says to pick a side. I'll take Cowboy. Then we've got the fortune teller, MMA fortune teller, the teller. And then we've got DFS by the numbers. Brady is saying Cerrone by decision. He's a slow starter though, Cerrone. You got to think that if Morono, his path to victory, he's got to come on hard in the first round. We'll see how that pans out for him. Then we've got gambling addict, UFC UGA, UFC gambling addict Leighton, also taking Cowboy. He's not betting this. He's going to stay away from it, but he is a fan of Cowboy. He's going to be rooting for him, so that is why he's taking him. Then we've got 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. Who am I missing? The prediction guru. MMA prediction guru. Pred guru also taking Cowboy Cerrone, and he's saying TKO the second for Cowboy. And finally, fight night picks. Those boys are split on this. The older brother Craig is taking Donald Cerrone, and Matt is taking Great White Alex Morono, and he's splitting that board, the contrarian side, with Hype Check again. Hype Check, man, they're contrarian today. Hype Check and Fight Night Picks Matt. So let's do this. Fight Night Picks Matt and Hype Check Levi. He did not say method. You know what? I am going against Old Man Cerrone in this one. I know you guys, you're going to be hatred for him. I don't really care, whatever. I think he's, man, he has not been, I know he's been only lost to the cream of the crop, but in the division, he's lost only to the best of the best. But he's edging his way out at 38 years old. And Morono, even though he's like a middling type of fighter, he's like, yeah, he's kind of more that, I think his youth, his forward pressure, his aggression, is going to come out on top. I see him Great White winning this. I don't know how. I'm going to have to, he is the underdog though, so I don't really have to say how because it's plus money. It is plus 163, so I don't have to give a method, but just for Tapology purposes, which I'm already registered this week, Dave. Last week, unfortunately, stupid me, I missed my picks. This week, I've already put them in for Bellator and UFC. So, challenge accepted and locked in. For Tapology reasons, I'm going to take Morono via decision, I guess. No, I think he's going to get it done. TKO. Second round. Let's go, Alex Morono, Great White. Let's do it. Look, again, second round. I don't know, whatever. And finally, let's move on to the main event. Oh, I can't even show the fake enthusiasm. But you know, I do like watching fights for what they are, even the prelims. I love all fights. So we got the main event here, flyweight showdown between Marina Rodriguez and Michelle, the Karate Hottie Waterson. Marina Rodriguez comes in with a record of 13-1-2. She's coming off a win against Amanda Hebas. She knocked her out in the second round. Or it was a TKO. I think it was ground and pound or kick or something. I can't remember. But she took her out second round. She's fighting out of Academia Thai, Brazil. Nobody I recognize down in there. It's in Santa Catarina, Brazil. That's where she's from. She's the bigger female here with 3 inches height and reach over the Karate Hottie. And this girl can pack a punch. She's got some power behind her fists. Let's talk about her. One loss was to Carla Esparza via split decision. So she has, you know, can't take that for what it is. Her draws, she has a majority draw against Cynthia I. Calvillo and a draw against Randa Marcos. So, you know, take that for what it is too. She's pretty much, she's good, this girl. Marina Rodriguez. Out of Brazil. Now, let's talk, and she is a minus 215 favorite. Wide. Oh, yeah. She's taking on Michelle Karate Hottie, the beautiful Michelle Waterson. Plus 185 underdog. That means your $10 bet will make you $18.50. Means your $100 bet will make you $185. That's right. Michelle Waterson comes in with a record of 18-8 as a professional fighter. She's coming off a win against Angela Hill, split decision win for the Karate Hottie. Karate Hottie's been around, dude. Her pro debut was in 2007. That was ages ago. She's fighting out of Jackson Wink. I guess she had left Jackson Wink for a bit, but now she has thus since gone back. And I looked through Jackson Wink's thing, and they have 20 females listed on the roster of fighters, including Holly Holm. I don't know who Michelle Waterson, if there's a certain fighter she's been training with. I don't know that. I couldn't tell you. But they do have a lot of people that she could have as viable training partners. Okay. Let's start, of course, with the nice fat favorite at minus 215, Marina Rodriguez. We've got the fortune teller, MMA fortune teller. He's taking Rodriguez. Then we've got prediction guru. Pred Guru is saying by decision for Marina. Then we got Fight Night Picks. Both of them, Matt and Craig, are taking the larger Marina. This is a 125-pound weight class, so that's more advantageous for Marina because Michelle Waterson is usually fighting at the 115-pound strawweight class. So keep that in mind too when making your decision. Vlad from UFC Celebrities and Classics is also taking Marina. And finally, DFS Brady, DFS by the numbers, is saying Marina's going to win by decision. The contrarian pickers taking 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Taking the underdog, Michelle Waterson. We've got, again, Hype Check. Look at you, Levi. Making these contrarian picks. Hype Check. He said it's a lean, again, but yeah, he said it. He's taking, if he has to take a side, he's taking Waterson. And finally, we've got from UFC Gambling Addicts, Leighton. He is saying by decision for the Karate Hottie, Michelle Waterson. And Leighton, what Leighton does is before he makes these picks, does his breakdown, makes a pick, and then he makes a guess on what the line is, what the lines are going to be, the betting lines, before he looks at the betting lines, which is awesome. I love that part of the show because it's showing that he's given his legit. He's not betting off what the lines are saying, so that way it's not like a lot of people. They just, as soon as they see the favorite, they already have like a bias, like, oh, the bookies think he's gonna win. He's the favorite, so I'm gonna think he's gonna win. That's why, like Vlad doesn't even bet, so Vlad doesn't care what the lines are either. They go by their head and their heart without any influence from the gambling community, which is good. But here, see, the lines are Waterson plus 185, Rodriguez minus 215. He predicted the lines to be Waterson as the favorite at like minus 120, and then and Rodriguez to be the underdog at plus 110 or something, he said. And he's like, oh, the odds are, I was way off or something. I don't know. But anyway, definitely the links for all these cappers will be in the description. This one is, I so want to take the Karate Hottie because also, I didn't put them on this show because these are all, none of these guys were used throughout the week. That's why. But I remember watching the MMA Guru with the knit cap. Not Pred, not Prediction Guru, but the Guru with the knit cap. And he also is taking Waterson. And he said that's because if you watch Marina Rodriguez's fights, she gasses. She has no cardio after second round. And this goes, if this goes into the deep waters of the fourth and fifth round, is this called 5-round fight? Yeah. Yeah, if this goes into the deep waters, Michelle Waterson should be able to she has better wrestling and better cardio, and those are the reasons Nick Cap Guru is taking Michelle Waterson. So that has me thinking also that might be a shot. And you know what? This is a female fight, so when it comes to female fights, I'm a real dog or pass type of guy. Unless I feel one. Rodriguez does have the power, the length. She's the bigger girl in a heavier division than Waterson's usually rocking at. But Waterson does have better wrestling. And her stand-up's not bad. And she's, like I said, she's been around since 2007 in the fight game. So, plus 185. Of course I'm gonna make my third model picks after watching the weigh-ins tomorrow. But as of right now, I'm going with Karate Hottie, Michelle Waterson, from my research I've done. And nothing, I'm not taking anything at all away from Marina Rodriguez. I think she's great, but I don't know, I got a feeling that this line is very spread far. And late in when he made his prediction, and I got influenced by Knit Cap Guru. He influenced me explaining how Waterson's cardio is going to outlast, and this is a five-round fight. So, yeah, I'm going to take Michelle Waterson to get it done. I don't have to say the method because she's already a plus 185. But for giggles, I will say the method, and I will take a boring decision after she hugs her on the ground against the cage. If it's clinch work, Rodriguez got the upper hand because she's got the length and the knees and the, better kickboxing, I would imagine. Karate Hottie's better. Actually, karate is not appropriate word. She's more of a wrestling hottie. But, that's where her advantage is on the ground. So hopefully she finds a path to victory that way, and I make some plus money on that bet. So, to recap, time check. I think, is Nora even around? Where's Nora? Oh, she's probably up in bed, Brandon, where you're supposed to be. Anyway, to recap, I've got Big Ben Rothwell knocking out Philipe Lin's second round. Ground and pound, I imagine it's going to be. After he's going to catch him, and then he's going to, take him down to the ground, just give him some hammer fist, and it's going to be stopped, and everyone's going to cheer. Yeah. Then I've got Great White Alex Morono upsetting Cowboy Cerrone. He's got you 36-15, Cowboy. Your best days are behind you. You remind me of you're a real cowboy. I don't want to see you ride off into the sunset as a loser, but I think Alex Morono, the Great White's gonna send you off into the sunset as off a loss. I think he's going to come out on top. I think the UFC wanted to give him a farewell, a good, easy fight with, homeboy that backed out, like Diego Sanchez. That was kind of like a gimme fight for Cowboy to, leave the UFC off a nice victory, sweet taste in the mouth. But then, short notice, I think Alex Morono came in a 6-day notice or something. So you got that going for you too. Cowboy had a full camp. Morono, 6 days, but still, professional fighters, you guys got to be, even without a camp, they're ready to fight. You should be training. That's your job. You're paying your bill. Train every day. I know people that aren't fighters that train every day. Not me. But anyway, still, if you're a professional fighter, you should be training at least 5 days a week. You can take 2 days off. Not necessarily the weekend though. I'll take off Monday, Sunday, and Wednesday or something. I don't know. Who cares? Anyway. Then, finally, for the main event, I've got another upset underdog pick. I'm taking the Karate Hottie. It's a female dog or pass fight for me. Marina Rodriguez, yeah, she's bigger, stronger. But something tells me this veteran experience is going to come into play here. And Karate Hottie, Michelle Waterson's going to get the job done. However, be sure to check the live stream last looks after I see I misspoke the other day and I combined stare downs and weigh-ins into one word and called it the weigh downs. And Underdogs MMA commented on it. He's like, you should make that a thing, like a t-shirt. Catch me at the weigh downs. The weigh downs. That is an interesting play on words, right? The weigh downs. But anyway, after I watch the weigh downs, I will do the live looks or last look show tomorrow. It's either tomorrow night or Saturday morning, one or the other. So tune in for that, and that's when I'll give it. But gather the info for here. Place those bets. I'm going to put that parlay in right now when I'm done. Right here, this parlay. It should pay out nice. I got 2 underdogs and a very slim favorite. Very slim favorite. That should be a real nice parlay with these 3. So, yeah. Gather the info. Place those bets. Cash those tickets. I appreciate you watching. Give me that thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe. Share it with your friends. Hit the bell. I'm going to be doing another last looks video tomorrow. Good luck on these bets, and I'll see you next episode.